pretty much there won't be much talking before I go into the interview, so I'll lead into it. Yeah. 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 Kyra Flynn. Okay. Yeah. A very warm welcome to the Perth Hockey Stadium here at Curtin University for the second of our 2 fixtures this afternoon. Should be a cracker, this one, starting at 3:30 p.m. It is Wesley South Perth on the University of Western Australia Hockey Club, UWA, in what we think will be a cracking game. So the action not too far away now, both sides just going through their final warm-ups, but in the lead up to this afternoon's fixture, we caught up with Kyra Flynn, who talks about the huge challenge of trying to win 3 titles in a row and the pressure that comes with it.
Well, Kyra, the club achieved back-to-back titles, and you've got to go back to the 1970s to find a women's team that's won 3 premierships in a row. Can Wasps do it?
I'd like to think so. I think it's a huge challenge, but it's a fantastic opportunity, I guess, for us and something to strive towards. Very different group this year compared to last, but I think the goal's still the same, and everyone and every team out there is trying to win, so we're no different.
Well, obviously now you're going to be very much the hunted rather than the hunters. Is there added pressure with that?
Yeah, I think so. I think everyone's out to get us, and I guess we have had good success over the past 2 years, so there's an expectation that we continue that and we keep building moving forward through the season. So yeah, I think there is a pressure and everyone's chasing us from last season.
Now, having been unbeaten in 2017, it was far from a cakewalk in 2018. But what was it you believe that saw the team come through at the end of the season and still manage to lift the premiership?
Yeah, it was a very up and down season last year, and I think a lot of it came down to character and grinding out games and really guts. I think with 6 rounds to go, we were close to relegation. So it took a lot, and very lucky at times to get results that went our way, and we managed to scrape into the finals. And then from there, finals hockey's a different whole ball game. So yeah, we had to just grind it out and managed to get it done.
You certainly did. Now, what can we expect from Wasps in 2019? Is it going to be a similar style of play, grinding out those games, or slightly more attacking?
I think it's going to be a little bit similar. We've got a very different group again, a lot of young kids coming through that are involved in the Hockey WA programs, which is great, and an opportunity for them to develop. So we're hoping to engage them and help them to learn as we go through the season, but hopefully with having Slats back full time, that helps us be a little bit more attacking, and she brings that real flair and unpredictability up front for us, so that'll be a huge bonus. And yeah, obviously we'd like to play a bit more attacking, but whatever it takes to win a game, right?
Absolutely. Now, finally, who are the teams you see as being a major threat to preventing you doing the three-peat?
Oh, I think there's a lot. I think Subs, obviously from last season, played us in the grand final. They'll be up there again. And then you've always got Pirates, you've got UWA, teams like Vic Park have a good bunch of juniors coming through, tough games against them. I think basically anyone on their day could win it. So I think it's a very tight competition, and you have to be on your game. Otherwise, you finish down the bottom.
Well, thanks very much, and all the best for the season ahead.
Thank you.
Well, not far away from the action, getting underway then here at the Perth Hockey Stadium at Curtin University this Sunday afternoon. And a time to take a look at both teams and players to watch out for. Well, for Wasps, just the 3 goals scored so far. They've been shared between number 15, Keely Heberton, number 2, Melissa Luff, and number 8, the captain, Catherine Slattery. They've got 1 each. In fact, it is, of course, the goalkeeper, number 1, Elizabeth Dogood, who's the captain, another player to watch out for. And we just heard from number 18, Kyra Flynn. Well, as far as UWA are concerned, well, Jessica Butterworth has impressed so far in the opening 2 games of this campaign. She's at number 21. She's bagged a couple of goals, starting on the bench. Very much an impact player, and will be looking to make a mark again this afternoon, while number 5, Fiona Ryan, has chipped in with the other goal, and again we'll be looking to get on the score sheet this afternoon. Other players to keep an eye out for UWA: number 3, Holly White; number 7, Philippa Morgan; and number 10, Hockeyroos Georgia Morgan; number 13, Sarah Foster; and the captain, number 15, Caitlin Paskov. So both sides have gone through their pre-match warm-ups and are about to walk out into the centre of the pitch, and then the action will be underway here at the Perth Hockey Stadium. And certainly it's been an indifferent start really for both sides so far in this campaign. Wasps, the reigning premiers of 2018, currently sit 8th on the ladder, having lost 1 and drawn 1 of their opening 2 games. They began the season with a disappointing 3-0 defeat against Vic Park in the Anzac Day fixture last week, and followed that up with a high-scoring 3-3 draw at Hale last Sunday. So clash against UWA this afternoon. Talking of UWA, halfway on the ladder going into today's game, having won 1 and lost 1 of their opening 2 games. They began with a narrow 1-0 defeat against Melville at Pulse Stadium in round 1, before bouncing back well with a 3-1 win over NC Raiders in round 2. So both sides obviously looking for the win this afternoon, and could do with it, like I say, after indifferent starts to the season. But Wasps, as we heard Kyra Flynn mention moments ago, do have a habit of grinding out results, and went on to win the grand final in 2019, despite getting off to a slow start. So the action about to get underway. UWA will be starting this one, playing from right to left in green and blue, and Wasps playing this first quarter from left to right in their familiar gold and green. And away we go. So it's Philippa Morgan raiding forward for WA already. Just couldn't pick out the skipper, Caitlin Paskov there. As we always say, the opening exchange is crucial. Both sides looking to get off to a good positive start. There's a good vibe to this one already. It's a free hit for UWA. Morgan will take it. Comes to Nelson into the circle, it goes through. Will be a long corner. Just took a deflection on the way through. Good positive start by UWA. It is with Shani Nelson. Into the circle it goes. Could be an early opportunity. As Paskov tries to cut it back. Will be a long corner. It is with Georgia Morgan. Play switched over to the left-hand side. Just too much on the pass from Sarah Foster. Will be a 16 for Wasps. For Wasps in 2019. So it will take them time to start to gel together. They can be forgiven for a slow start. So here come UWA again. Into the circle it goes, but it's well dealt with by Bree Johnson. Melissa Luff can't quite keep it in, so it's back with UWA. Holly White trying to turn away there, but he's dispossessed. Free hit again goes the way of UWA, who started brightly here. With Georgia Morgan, lifts it out to this left-hand side. Sarah Foster can't control though, so it will go over the side. Lifted long down the line. So Foster does well to control. Short pass to Gallagher. Certainly UWA dominating the possession at the moment. So with Holly White, likes to go back on this occasion. To Philippa Morgan. Lifts it out to the right-hand side, well kept in. Into the circle it goes. Be a long corner. In fact, it will be 16 for Wasps. It will build up from the back. Nelson again, self-passes. Nice play by Brittany De Silva. Paskoff now. Baseline tries to cut it back. All UWA at the moment in this opening 4 minutes of the first quarter. More cleaning up to do at the back. It's with Luff. Goes down the line, it will go over the side. The two sides met in 2018. Wasps came out on top in both in round 7, winning by a goal to 0. Catherine Slattery getting the goal on that occasion. As here come UWA again. It's well cut out though by Ash Barbetti. So it's Slattery now, through. Could be a chance here for Kyra Flynn if she can keep it in. Just ran away, goes behind. That was better from Wasps. Their first venture forward. Just a little bit too much on the pass for Flynn. In round 18, Wasps ran out 3-1 winners over UWA. Kyra Flynn, Rena Endo and Steph Kershaw on the score sheet on that occasion. UWA have it here with Sarah Foster, looks up, likes to go alone, and just force her way through, but then it's good play by Barbetti. But a good tempo to this game so far, with Foster. Self-passes and tries to play it into the middle. It's with Slattery now. Good play by Slattery. She's through options left and right here. Goes on her own into the circle. And it's cleared away in the end. And well dealt with by Tony Cronk, the ex-hockey route. But that was excellent play by Slattery. End-to-end stuff now as UWA at the other end go forward. They get the free hits. Just didn't quite fall for Slattery then. Bursting away into the circle. So two sides clearly keen to get the victory this afternoon. I think that shows in the way they're playing as here come UWA again with Nelson to the circle. It's cleared away by Wasps out to this left-hand side. Kept in by Emily Mattisons, but it's back with UWA. Nice play by Kyra Flynn to Slattery. She's looked to menace already in the early exchanges here, and here she goes again. Great play by Slattery. Doesn't have the options this time, so has to come back. It's with Annie Basuko to Kyra Flynn. UWA cut it out with Philippa Morgan. Dispossessed though, Emily Mattison's good play there. Wasps now starting to get into this one, starting to keep possession better. Paris McGugan tries to find Mackenzie Palmer, but it goes over the side. So Wasps are certainly the team that everybody wants to beat in 2019. Again, as was mentioned in the pre-match interview with Kyra Flynn, going for 3 titles on the bounce. Here's Shinani. As Wasps come forward, Shinani trying to get onto the loose ball here. Free hit goes against her. But Wasps scraping into the finals last season, finishing 4th. It's all about peaking at the right time, I guess, and they did exactly that. There could be a chance here. Slattery just runs away from her, and Morgan is there to mop up at the back. Slattery certainly looking a threat in the opening 10 minutes of this first quarter. It's with Maddie De Silva. Self passes here and plays it out to the right hand side. Picked up by Tanya Popoli. It's played into the circle, could be an opportunity here. It's flicked through and it's found its way into the back of the net, and UWA have taken the lead. It was bundled over in the end. I see the goal scorer for you. I think it was the skipper. It was Caitlin Paskov. Played into the circle. Thought at one point Elizabeth Dogood in goal had done enough to keep it out, but it's found its way into the back of the net. And UWA have the lead. Played in here by Stephanie Gallagher from the side. It's cut out. Basico coming forward to Flynn. Into the circle then. Just flicks off the leg there. Will be a free hit. As Morgan lifts it long out towards that right hand side. Too much though for Jessica Butterworth. She's now on the field. Butterworth, like we mentioned earlier, has got a couple of goals to her name. And in fact, it's over on the right hand side now. There's Caitlin Paskov. As the baseline cuts it back. Could be an opportunity here. No, free hit the way of Wasps. So Wasps could do with a quick response. Only 3 minutes left of this quarter. It has gone quickly, the opening quarter. Game being played at a really good tempo. Could be another chance here for UWA into the circle. But a free hit goes the way of Wasps. And a chance to break. It's with Hannah Graham out to the left-hand side now. Not too many options, so Wasps have to come back. trying to make headway down that left-hand side. Laura Chinani. As UWA attack down the right-hand side. The goal scorer Paskov. Over the side it goes. Sarah Foster plays it in. There's Morgan. Building up well here. Come UWA down the left-hand side. Into the circle they go. Good skills, opportunity, good block by Dogood. Good skills by Brittany De Silva to get into the circle and get the shot away. Dogood was equal to it. Dogood narrowing the angle and blocking the efforts. UWA close to going 2-0 up. Kyra Flynn. A few green shirts around her, but does well to keep possession. Good pressure there from Jessica Butterworth. And they have it back, it's with Brittany De Silva again. Slattery wins it back and then lifts it over the top. Chinani can't quite control it, but there could be an opportunity here for Luff. And she flicked it into the back of the net. And Wasps are back on level terms. Well, Melissa Luff making the most of that situation there. And we're back on level terms here at the Perth Hockey Stadium. She had time to think about it, Luff, but kept her cool. And finished with plenty of composure for her second goal of 2019. Just what Wasps required. Spring in their step all of a sudden. That one goes over the side. Philippa Morgan plays it in from the side. Back to Georgia Morgan. Cut out though. Another chance maybe now for Wasps to get forward. Seco doesn't make the best of that opportunity. UWA have it back. Nelson fouled. Hits forward towards the edge of the circle. It's well dealt with at the back by Bree Johnson. And that is the end of the first quarter. And what an entertaining one it was as well, with UWA taking the lead through Caitlin Paskov. But just before the end of the first quarter, well, Wasps have got themselves back on terms thanks to Melissa Luff. It's Wasps. Welcome back to the Perth Hockey Stadium here at Curtin University on this Sunday afternoon. Going into the second quarter, just getting underway. It is Wasps 1, UWA 1. Entertaining first quarter, then producing 2 goals. And Wasps just level matters in that first quarter. Here come UWA. Again into the circle. It's going to be a free hit just on the edge of it, which Brittany De Silva will take to Nelson. Free hit for Wasps. Let's take an opportunity to thank our sponsors that make this live stream possible this afternoon. FMG, the new force in iron ore. Ausdrill, bringing more to mining. Danks Furniture, proudly West Australian. The Danks difference, quality home furniture. Goes into the circle. Wasps deal with it and get it away. Tiger Turf, 3 different systems, unfilled, dressed and filled. All meet the Federation of International Hockey's performance standards and Kookaburra Hockey's #1 partnership. UWA have it here with Holly White. Gets it out to the right-hand side to Morgan. Morgan drives forward, gets to the baseline, into the circle, cuts it back, but no one can get on the end of it. So let off for Wasp, but the danger isn't over yet. UWA again into the circle. Just cleared away, and then Flynn onto Luff. Looks up, just plays it forward. Didn't have too many options there. So 16 for UWA. There's Georgia Morgan. Self passes towards halfway to White, out to the right-hand side. To Gallagher, it's given away though. Lucky for UWA there that Wasps couldn't break. The free hit goes the way of UWA. Nelson will leave it. And Stephanie Gallagher plays it forward. Just couldn't be controlled there by Fiona Ryan. And it will be a 16 for Wasps. Chance now for Wasp, but that's well won back by Silva. On to Nelson, into the circle. Again, the probing are UWA. And it will be a 16 for Wasps. Four quarters of 15 minutes, of course. Played 5 minutes of the second. Slattery. UWA continuing to shade this one so far, although the scores are level. UWA looking more threatening. It's with Brittany De Silva out on the right-hand side again, does well. Cuts inside. Danger's cut out. Back there, and some danger to deal with. It's flicked out over the side. It's putting pressure on themselves there. Wasps will be played in by Holly White. Too much power there for Nelson to control. But possession gifted straight back to UWA. Slattery chasing down Gallagher, who does well. On to Georgia Morgan, who gets the free hit. Play switch to this left-hand side. Sarah Foster. Hit forward, well controlled by Silva. Gets the free hit. That was Maddie De Silva, the De Silva sisters in this UWA side, of course. And they come into the circle again, trying to get to the baseline. Butterworth cuts it back. With Foster twisting and turning. Kyra Flynn does well to flick it away from her. Will be a 16 to Wasps. Flynn does well there, under pressure. Very well indeed. And plays it out to the left-hand side. Down the line they go, but can't be controlled. Go back to UWA. So it's on a knife edge, this one. 1 goal apiece. Nelson turns. Flynn paying close attention. It's well kept in, down in the corner by Paskov. Will be a free hit. The Silver self plays. Goes behind, will be a 16 for Wasps. Free hits for Wasps. We've recovered from going a goal behind. Melissa Luff took her goal very calmly indeed. Flynn finds Slattery, great pass, Slattery. Again, going alone, does well. Under plenty of pressure. The free hit goes the way of UWA. Slattery certainly not afraid to raid forward every time she gets it. It's Foster. UWA well cut out there by Heberton. Gets the free hit. They take it quickly onto Slattery. Gets the free hit as it comes off the foot of Burville. Self passes but doesn't quite come off. And free hits the way of UWA. Midway through this second quarter, it's one each. There's Paskov just back onto the field, dispossessed there. Betty looks up. Can't pick out a teammate. UWA have it back. It's given away. It's with Kyra Flynn now. Chance here for Wasps. Drives into the circle, goes for goal and flashes it just wide. Missed opportunity there for Kyra Flynn. Probably feel disappointed if she didn't stick that one away. Closest we've come in this second quarter to getting another goal. It's Barbetti just loses possession. Gets away with it though. And that is excellent play indeed by Basico onto Flynn. Looking to find Slattery again out on this right hand side. Doesn't quite come off this time. UWA have it with Gallagher down the right hand side. Continue down that right hand flank, but that's going to be too much for Charlotte Massey. Michaela Mihalu comes on for UWA. Good driving run here by Philippa Morgan. Miscontrol over on the far side, and it'll be a 16 for Wasps. 5 minutes remaining in this second quarter. Still 1-1. good pressure. Maybe, well, just a free hit goes the way of UWA, but Mackenzie Palmer showed great skill there to almost set up an opportunity. Persistence not quite rewarded. And Tom Wickham, Kookaburra star, coaching UWA this afternoon down on the sidelines, shouting out one or two instructions. And here is Mahelu, goes into the circle, but Wasps can clear the danger. Bree Johnson getting it clear, goes over the side. It's played in, it's with Holly White. Down to Cara Flynn. Paying close attention, but she does well to get round her. It's going to be free hits for UWA. Can they carve something out here? Into the circle it goes. It's quite full for De Silva. Will be a long corner. As UWA continue to apply the pressure. Just under 4 minutes of this second quarter remaining. Is with Georgia Morgan. Takes a long corner. She's drilled in towards the circle, and it will be 16. It's miscontrolled by Ella Munro. Now a chance for UWA again. To the baseline, into the circle. Silver there, but it's cut out. Free hit goes the way of Wasps. It's hit aimlessly forward. Couple of interchanges being made below us. Just to maybe get a bit of fresh legs on for the final couple of minutes of the second quarter. One of these sides try to edge in front. It's with White. With Morgan, self passes, goes down the line. It's well kept in there by Paskov. Does well to get the free hit. So UWA applying the pressure as we close in on the end of the second quarter. And again, anywhere will do there for Luff. Goes over the side. Play switch to this left-hand side. Gallagher again down the left. Flynn cuts out now with Slattery. Does well again, Slattery. Got options left and forward. Tries to find Luff. Luff controls well into the circle. And they've got the penalty corner. So the first penalty corner of the game has come in the last couple of minutes of the second quarter. Again, Slattery looking dangerous. And Luff did well, the goal scorer. Just on the edge of the circle, coming up with the plan for this penalty corner. And an opportunity to get in front just before half-time. Will be Slattery who'll go down to the baseline to inject. Looks as though Barbetti will be doing the stopping here. We'll see. Barbetti does stop, and then she lays it off. It's cut out. Excellent play in the end, and an opportunity missed. Can UWA break at the other end? No, they can't, and Wasps have it back. Bit of a mix-up. Getting in the way of each other there. Gives possession back to UWA. So the first penalty corner of this match coming to nothing. But it was good defending, I'll have to say, by UWA. To be aware of the threat and snuff it out. Good anticipation. Final minute of the second quarter. As we get something dramatic, we'll be going in at half-time with the scores level at 1-1. Probably a fair reflection of the game. So that, oh, it's almost an opportunity there. And a let-off for UWA. So UWA have shared possession, but possibly Wasps have had the better opportunities, particularly with that chance for Kyra Flynn. Just put it wide, went inside the circle. Last couple of seconds here. And there we have it, half-time here at the Perth Hockey Stadium in the clash between Wasps and UWA. It remains 1-1 after, well, UWA took the lead, but Wasps have come fighting back, and Melissa Luff cancelling out a goal by Caitlin Paskoff. Do join us for the second half. For now, it's Wasps 1, UWA 1. Welcome back to the Perth Hockey Stadium at Curtin University for the second half. Third quarter of this clash between Wasps and UWA on a knife edge at the moment. One each. And it's difficult to separate the two sides. It was Caitlin Paskoff who gave UWA the lead. Melissa Luff getting the equaliser for Wasps. So it's all set up nicely for the third quarter here, with the Wasps playing from right to left in gold and green. And Slattery set to get the third quarter underway. UWA playing from left to right in green and blue. Just like to thank our sponsors again for making this live stream possible. FMG, the new force in iron ore. Ausdrill, bringing more to mining. Danks Furniture, proudly West Australian. The Danks difference, quality home furniture. Tiger Turf, 3 different systems, unfilled, dressed and filled. All meet the Federation of International Hockey's performance standards. And Kookaburra, hockey's #1 partnership. Play finals in 2018. Mentioned already that Wasps won the grand final to make it back-to-back titles, going in search of number 3 in 2019. But UWA did finish third on the ladder, but they lost their semi-final 5-0 against the Wasps. And here come Wasps now. Flynn into the circle. Morgan clears it. Danger hasn't passed as yet. Free hit just on the edge of the circle. Flynn self-passes, plays it forward. But it will be 16 for UWA. So UWA will be hoping to make finals again this year. And maybe go one step further. Opportunity here. Battery. Good play though by Annie Busico. Let off there for UWA. Well, as Kyra Flynn mentioned earlier, Wasps left it late to scrape into the finals, finishing 4th. Right at the death, here's a chance, and talking of Flynn, she's in possession now, into the circle on the reverse stick. But a good tackle by Holly White. A long corner. Could have been something much worse. Busico to take it. It's kept in by Bree Johnson. Johnson self-passes. Play switched over to the right-hand side. It's picked up though by UWA. It's looking for Charlotte Massey. Can't keep it in though. So Wasps winning the grand final 2-1 against Lions. Jordan Edwards and Rena Endo getting the goals. That was after they beat Wasps. After Wasps beat UWA, like I say, in the semi-final. Here come UWA now. Trying to find a breakthrough. They do get the free hit. Our umpires this afternoon, Sarah Allenson and Tracy Fowley. Drill towards the edge of the circle will be a free hit. As they come forward again, UWA into the circle. Philippa Morgan. It's going to be a penalty corner. A strike in the foot there. So an opportunity for UWA, their first penalty corner of the match. Only the second of the match for both sides. And a chance here for UWA It will be Brittany De Silva who goes down to the baseline to inject. Holly White, Philippa Morgan on the edge of the circle, along with Shani Nelson. Stopped, it's driven in. Danger's not passed, there's a scramble. Right in front of the keeper, Tony Cronk, but they get it away. Well dealt with by Wasps there. Will be Brittany De Silva. Plays it in from that left-hand side. The Holly White twisting it. Free hit goes the way of Wasps. So both sides 0 from one penalty corner now. Slattery. It's Flynn. Turns out of trouble. Plays out to the right-hand side. But Ella Munro couldn't keep it in. As UWA come forward again. Putting on the pressure here, UWA. With Massey, gets the free hit. In a hurry to get on with things. To White. Looking for the free hit, gets it. Could be a chance for Wasps. Right down the right-hand side. Georgia Morgan does well. Concedes the free hit in the process, but did stop Barbetti getting away down the right side. Good play by Brittany De Silva. Kyra Flynn just on halfway. See her barking out instructions during the half-time huddle. Was player coach on the Anzac Day game against Vic Park. Coach today for Wasps, Chris Munro. Here come Wasps. Jessica Butterworth turns away, gets the free hit. Plays it nicely out to the right-hand side. Looking for Slattery here. Slattery almost gets away. But it was Georgia Morgan. Had a well marshalled. Morgan will play it in from the side. As UWA will build up from the back. Come out to Philippa Morgan. Down the right. Morgan self passes. It's a good build-up play down the right-hand side. It's with Maddie De Silva. Just runs out of room. That allows Wasp to get it away. Again, will be played in by Philippa Morgan. Self passes again down the right to White. Long corner. Morgan again. Into the circle, it's blocked and cleared away. Only as far as Georgia Morgan though. Plays it into the feet and gets the free hit. Comes out to the right to her sister. Down the right they go. Can't be kept in though by Paskoff, and it'll be a 16 for Wasps. Halfway through this third quarter. Still on a knife edge at 1-1. Excellent play there by Mihalu into the circle. Couldn't find a teammate. It was Burville loitering with intent, but just couldn't get on the end of it. Certainly it's UWA, again in this third quarter, who are looking the most menacing going forward. Still plenty of time to go for someone to get a winner. Up towards Luff, the goal scorer. Be seeing a card here. It's going to be a green card. And goes the way of Georgia Morgan. He's going to be spending a couple of minutes on the sidelines. So Wasps have an advantage. Can they make it count in this next couple of minutes? They're looking in a hurry to get on with it. It's with Munro. Gives it away though. Could be a chance now for De Silva. Maddie De Silva, that is. Plays it forward. Looking for Brittany De Silva, who's got it now. And has got the free hit right on the edge of the circle. It's Morgan right into the baseline. Gets the penalty corner. Very clever playing it off the feet there. So second penalty corner for UWA. 0 from 1 so far. This is the second penalty corner of the third quarter though. And a chance to edge in front. So Maddie De Silva will go to the baseline to inject. Again, we've got Shani Nelson, Stephanie Gallagher on the edge of the D. And, well, it's fair to say that UWA made a bit of a mess of that one. And a real let-off for Wasps. Here's Mihalu driving forward, goes down. It's going to be okay. It's a chance for Wasp to get forward. It's Slattery now down the left-hand side. Looks to cut inside, but good play by Barbetti. Sorry, by Philippa Morgan to deal with the danger there. The counter-attack looked to be on. Nicely played by UWA. It is with Philippa Morgan, goes down the right, it's cut out. Morgan will let that one go over the side, then self-plays and does well down this right-hand side. Cuts in field, this is good play by Philippa Morgan. Goes back to Mihalu. Good bit of play comes to nothing though as Wasps have it back to get the free hit into the last 3 minutes of this third quarter. Wasps 1, UWA 1. Kyra Flynn plays a nice pass out to the right-hand side. What can Wasps do here? It's McGuckin, keeps it in onto Slattery. Goes over the side. Slattery passes, comes back. Doesn't quite find Luff. It's on the edge of the circle. UWA have to deal with this. And Wasps have got the free hit. It's with Flynn who self-passes. Wins another free hit. Danger not over yet. That's good play by UWA, and in particular the skipper Caitlin Paskoff. The goal scorer, of course, for her side. As Luff will leave that for Sarah Paul. Looks to go down the line to Luff or Slattery. Doesn't quite come off. It's tricky for White to try and deal with that, and it could give an opportunity now for Wasps. Flynn into the circle. Well brought away though by Philippa Morgan. In fact, Shani Nelson over to this right hand side to White. Cuts inside well. Down the right hand side to Mihalu. Under pressure, Barbetti, and the free hit goes the way of UWA. Mihalu self passes into the circle, she goes. And they've got the penalty corner. Another opportunity for UWA. 0 from 2 penalty corners so far. Made a bit of a mess of the last one. Let's see if they can do better with this. And there's just 40 seconds left of this third quarter. So this would be the perfect time to edge in front. Again, Brittany De Silva goes down to inject. Nelson on the edge of the circle, looks to be doing the stopping. In fact, they go to White, who drills it in, and it takes a nudge on the way through, and they have taken the lead. Not quite sure that was planned, but it came off anyway. Confirm the goal scorer in just a moment. And it was Paskov again, getting her second, the skipper. It was drilled towards goal by Holly White. And Paskov with the stick, deflecting it home. And that's going to be the last action, it looks like, of this third quarter. And it was the perfect time to edge in front as UWA have taken control of this one. Still a quarter to go and still a chance for Wasps to get back into it. But at three-quarter time, it's Wasps 1, UWA 2. Welcome back to the Perth Hockey Stadium at Curtin University for the final quarter of this clash between Wasps and UWA. And UWA just edging in front just before the end of that third quarter. with Caitlin Paskoff getting her second goal of the afternoon. Could it turn out to be the winner? We'll find out in the next 15 minutes, as Wasps will desperately be trying to get back into this one, having lost one and drawn one, sorry, their opening 2 games. UWA will be looking to hammer home the advantage in this final quarter. So it's all set up for 15 minutes of what we hope will be enjoyable hockey. As UWA come forward again. As Mihalu looking to get on quickly with that one. The free hit, the umpire calls it back. Shani Nelson out to this right-hand side. Philippa Morgan can't quite find a way through, but it comes back to her. She flips it into the circle and they manage to get it clear. Elizabeth Dogood, the Wasp keeper. With Philippa Morgan again, self passes down by the corner. Comes to Luff. Got the goal for Wasps. Still with Philippa Morgan though. To the baseline. Free hit off the foot. So UWA pressing to get a third here. Will be Philippa Morgan again. Wasps deal with it. With Mihalu. Comes back to Nelson. To Georgia Morgan. UWA keeping possession well here. Patient play as it's flicked out to this right-hand side. Philippa Morgan controls it well, drills it into the circle. Dogood gets it away for a long corner. Shani Nelson self passes, then plays it out to the right-hand side, but Philippa Morgan can't keep that one in. So a bit of respite here for Wasps. We're a goal behind and need to respond. Cara Flynn gets the free hit. To Luff. Luff does well. Halo concedes the free hit. Flynn's keen to get on with it. Could be a chance here, could break here. Opportunity for Wasps. Morgan at the back deals with it. Just a rare glimpse there for Wasps. That's well cut out by Bree Johnson. Free hit goes the way of Wasps with Flynn. Maybe now a chance to get forward. Again, Flynn onto this left-hand side to Munro. Luff can't keep it in. Still time for Wasps to get back into this. Just the one goal separating the two sides. But here come UWA again. Almost Burville that got through there, but Burville is back in possession. Here's Luff. Looks up, doesn't have a great deal of options. And that allowed UWA to get back. If there is to be another goal, UWA looking the more threatening of the two sides. That can change quickly. Again, happy to keep possession. Georgia Morgan lifts it down towards the corner. Here's 16 for Wasps. An opportunity here, slip at the back. Can they wrap it up here? Great play by Dogood to get a teammate out of danger there. But here come UWA again. It's Mihaelu into the circle. Can she finish it here? Just drills it wide. Couple of big let-offs there for Wasps. And UWA missing a great opportunity to potentially put the game to bed, and another slip by Wasps. Gifting UWA a couple of chances here, and Charlotte Massey was unable to take advantage. But it's all UWA at the moment. Like a real threat. There's been a couple of suicide passes though from Wasps. Certainly not helping their own cause. It's with Popoli. Into the circle. Free hits for Wasps, who need to do something because they're on the back foot here, but under the cosh. And they trail by 2-1. Need to get the momentum swinging back the other way. Maybe a chance here to get away down the right-hand side, but Georgia Morgan is back. That one goes behind. So it will be a 16 for UWA. Just over 8 minutes remaining. Can Wasp somehow get back into this? Maybe a chance here now with Barbetti. It's cut out though. Maddie De Silva down the line. Here come UWA again with White. Could be a chance. Into the circle. Cuts it back, but there's bodies there for Wasps as they try to scramble it clear. And they get the free hit. Another opportunity goes begging. But here they come again, Mihaelu. Certainly knocking at the door, UWA looking for the third. As we saw in the first game though, that we covered this afternoon. Dominating play, you can be stung at the other end. It's all UWA at the moment. Another free hit. It's with Mihaelu. Drilled into the circle. Again, Wasps deal with it. Let's just go, keeps coming straight back. Can they keep this pressure out? They can, they get the free hit. Burville certainly looking a threat for UWA in attack. The number 18, Burville. Here's Luff down the line for Chinani to chase. But while there's only one goal in it, there is still hope for Wasps, and they'll realise that. They will get a long corner here, so maybe this is an opportunity. It's with Kyra Flynn. Out to the right-hand side, chance to get it into the circle. It's well mopped up at the back though. Here come Wasp again. Out to the right-hand side. Into the circle at the baseline. They're looking for the penalty corner. The free hit goes the way of UWA, but that was better by Wasps. At least they were in enemy territory, trying to carve something out. It's with Philippa Morgan. It's back, and good play by Shani Nelson. Georgia Morgan. Good pressing by Wasps. Got UWA penned where they want them at the moment, but they need to get possession And they're in desperate need of a goal. Free hit for UWA. And a chance now for them to get forward down the left-hand side. Gallagher plays it forward. Well dealt with by Sarah Paul. We're into the last 5 minutes here at the Perth Hockey Stadium. Women's Premier 1. And here come Wasps. Oh, good defending by Morgan, but they still have it. Wasps. Morgan cuts it out again. Mackenzie Palmer leaves it. Sarah Paul self passes and then goes down the line. So they're showing a bit of urgency here. Wasps yet to win this season. This is only round 3, of course. They would like to at least snatch an equaliser, a late one if they can, but they're going to have to move quickly. It's cut out, maybe a chance for UWA to get forward. It's with Paskov, scorer of 2 goals, raiding forward. It's well cut out though. Now it's with Kyra Flynn. Can Wasps hit back at the other end? Sort of dwell between them. No one really grabbing the initiative there. That's going to allow UWA to get bodies back. But Wasps in possession with Bosico to Munro. Have Wasps got something in the locker to get an equaliser, get the free hit. UWA may just get a little bit nervy here. They know they've just got a slender 1-goal advantage. It's out to the right-hand side. Sarah Paul plays it down the side looking for Slattery. Stephanie Gallagher does well though. And then on to Philippa Morgan. De Silva, Brittany De Silva that is, gets the free hit, self passes, goes down the line. Good chance here for UWA, Butterworth. There's a big urgency about Wasps now. I know time is not on their side. Good play by Philippa Morgan. Was impressed this afternoon, the number 7. Cut out chance now. Laura Chinani. Played forward by Kyra Flynn for Slattery to chase. Georgia Morgan does well. Slattery keeping her down in the corner. Just under 2 minutes left to play now. As UWA lead 2-1. And the free hit goes the way of UWA. And we're going to get late drama here at the Perth Hockey Stadium. It's Sunday afternoon. UWA will be hoping not, but here come Wasps now. Going to have to get bodies forward. It's with Flynn. Looks up and comes to Bree Johnson. Out to the left-hand side. They're going to work it down the left, or try to here. It's with Barbetti into the circle. Reverse stick. And it's kicked away there by Tony Cronk. Coach is shouting, look at the clock. Well, there's 45 seconds left. Can Wasp get something from somewhere down in the corner here? They're in the last chance saloon. It's with Luff, the goal scorer, into the circle looking for Slattery. But Mihalu does well to mop it up, but then only as far as Sarah Paul. We're into the last 30 seconds. It's with Slattery. Maybe an opportunity here at the death for... He's got a free hit. Wasp right on the edge of the circle. It's with Flynn. Self passes into the circle. It's with Slattery, and the free hit goes the way of UWA, and you think that's going to be the last action, and UWA possibly have done enough to see this one out. As I say that, there is still a few seconds left on the clock. It's with Flynn, and that is the end of the match, and Wasp but it's come too late, and it is indeed UWA who have picked up a crucial victory in this Women's Premier 1 fixture. Well, certainly the hero for UWA, Caitlin Paskoff, the captain, getting 2 goals. Got the opener, then Melissa Luff equalised for Wasps, only for Caitlin Paskoff to go on and grab the winner. So the full-time score at the Perth Hockey Stadium this afternoon, it finished Wasps 1, UWA 2.